Hello, world of YouTube. This is Chris, the proud hubby and daddy, and you are tuned in live to Motivated Living. Thanks for joining me once again. I appreciate it. Please feel free to hit that like button, the subscribe button, hit your notification bell, tune in, bring you all kinds of great coverage. As you see, this is our aquarium. This is a follow-up to my call to action video I did last week. This has been up and running. I just fed them, so that's what all the little floaters are. We had our last aquarium decided to spring a leak from the bottom, middle of the night, and I had to jump to action. I couldn't procrastinate, and the video was entitled Call to Action. You know, speaking of life, you can't just sit there and let life pass us by. You have to jump to action immediately. So as you see, the tank's back up. So if anyone was curious, if you look in my other video, it has where I had to pull all the fish out and think on my feet and ran and grabbed a plastic like tote for them. So they were sitting in the garage in a plastic Sterilite tote. Went from 75 gallon to a mere like 35 gallons. But I saved them all. We only lost one Tiger Barb. And so now it's all set back up. Everybody's doing good, healthy, happy. Sorry, I'm holding the phone as I do this just to showcase the tank for you guys. Change some lights. Ooh, pretty. The camera don't seem to be picking up everything the best, but it has a full hood with them strip lights that can be used inside or outside on it, and in turn comes with a little remote. Lighting's not the best because I want you to see the fish tank. Has several different colors. You can use them on your vehicles or motorcycles. Actually, I have one on both my motorcycles. Have them ran throughout the house here and there, even in my truck. Just a cool little thing. I like a bunch of gadgets like that. In time I could put a link in there where I got it from, where you guys can get the same cool little light strip. And I took an old, fluorescent light fixture for the fish tank, pulled the bulbs out and modified it to hold the LED lights. But yeah, if anybody was wondering what came of that, the fish, there you go. We just figured it would be neat to give you a follow-up video. Here's my fish with the little kissy lips on it. I don't know if you can see it, but see it like has lips on it. There's our angelfish. Yeah, my wife's had a bunch of health issues, Thankfully she's doing really well now, but I knew she was going to be laid up from various surgeries. And their fish poop. And I wanted her to have something peaceful and pleasant to look at while she was recovering. So I started this tank. It used to be, originally, we had 8 piranhas in a tank, and they just sat there. And one day she looked in, there was one that actually interacted with us, like come to the tank and interact with both of us when we went there and spin and move, and it was all for our attention. But they ended up eating it, and she was like, I'm done with these fish. They just sit there and they ate my George. It was a sad moment. He's in our backyard. May he rest in peace as he sleeps with the fishes. So yeah, I took the piranhas to the pet store and we converted the tank, and went to something where there's a community. And I wanted to, she gave me an idea of what type of theme she wanted. I wanted to take her idea, because I'm got the gift of creativity and artistic abilities. So I took it and came up with this, and I've moved it around several different ways for her, but now she has her underwater ruins. And there's other fish you can't see. There's a big huge pleco in there. It looks like he's prehistoric. But so I wanted a community, kind of like a city, all kinds of different people, so to speak, interacting together. This is a harmonious tank. They all get along, and she gets a lot of enjoyment from it, and I find myself looking at them a lot too. That big white one with the kissy lips seems to favor me and comes up and interacts with me all the time, and I tend to like that fish. I like them all, but that's my favorite one. But that's that. This is part 2 again to my call to action video. All the fish made it. They're happy and healthy. The leaky tank, I just went to a local mom and pop pet store. You know, chain store won't really work with you, and he bought the leaky tank to resell as a reptile tank where it doesn't need to hold water. I just didn't want to go through trying to reseal it and risk the same thing happening again, so I bought new as a longer guarantee, and everything worked out. You know, instead of stressing over it, just jump to action. And you know, if you want to say good Lord found a way, the universe found a way, either way something happened to where everything fell into place and worked out. Just got to have faith and trust that everything's going to be okay. We do our parts, and you know, even when you're grabbing your head like and it seems helpless, you know, at the time, things find a way to work out. We just have to put the work in and do what we have to do our parts, while we're trusting and having our faith that good will come. And there it is. I thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please, once again, I implore you to hit the like button, subscribe for me, help a new YouTuber grow, bring you continued content. I'll start posting more regularly. Positive materials, motivated living, and call it motivated living because it's motivated to live, motivated for change, for better, for positive, for growth. No negativity. Breaking the chains, how we're raised to believe we have to be confined to a box. Thinking outside the box, growing, being about our full potential, and living life to the fullest. Thanks again. I appreciate each and every one of you. You're all very important. And thanks for stopping by. I hope to see you on my channel again, Motivated Living. Everybody have a blessed day. Peace.